name is Erin. Welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. Today we're doing a video that is outside of my crafty content because my husband and I recently purchased a house. And I knew that like empty house tours are totally a thing on YouTube, so I figured since I have an empty house available to show you, I might as well go through it. I'm hoping to do a series of videos on my channel over the next couple months showing you how I choose to decorate and finish up the house until it looks the way we want it to. So this is going to be kind of a rough video because as you can see there's almost nothing in this house yet. It's going to be very echoey. Sound quality is going to be interesting. I'm in my old clothes so that I can do some cleaning and stuff after this. But yeah, we're just going to go for it. I also forgot my tripod, so we're going to be making use of some of the built-in shelves that are in the house as tripod space. But I'm going to show you everything we've got in here, starting with the first floor. Alright, so I thought I'd show you first. That is the built-in shelf that you were just sitting on. But this is going to be our living room. So we've got some nice big windows, a fireplace, lots of space. We put some chairs in here for now just so that like we have somewhere to sit while we're working on stuff. But very excited to decorate this room. We've got hardwood floors. Clearly the wall needs to be scrubbed a little bit. But really excited for this room. I'm hoping to kind of keep a vintage-ish theme for the whole house. So the fact that we've got this nice fireplace really works with that kind of theme. We do have curtains at the moment, but I will probably be swapping them out at some point. But yeah, living room, nice hardwood floors, great blank canvas for a cozy place to sit and read. Hopefully we'll get some like big bookshelves back there as well because I would like this to also function as a library. Okay, heading just off of the living room, we have the sunroom. So again, some nice big windows. You can see our deck out there. We've got a little bistro set out there already. And another window over here. We've got hardwood floors in here again, but they're the like crisscrossed ones. And we can tell that this room was an addition on the house because this is actually the back of the fireplace in here. But again, this one's just going to be a cozy room, probably with some armchairs and maybe a little desk so that both me and my husband have a space to like work out here if we're doing computer stuff. But we're really excited for this space as well. This was one of the parts of the house that we were the most excited about, just to have a little sunroom to relax and get some sunshine, fresh air because the window's open and everything. But yeah, that is the sunroom. Alright, going in the other direction, we're heading to the powder room. Not much in there. It is very tiny. And while I think it's got, you know, it's as good as it can be for how small it is, I would like to do something to cover up the pipes on that sink. But I don't even know if that's an option. We've also got double mirrors in here, which I don't think we really need. Probably want to take that one down and add some art instead. But this section connects to the kitchen. Kitchen has been kind of our like base for everything at the moment. So you can see we've got stuff everywhere. But we've got this nice cabinet facing all the windows on that side. Our cabinets stove over here. And I actually really like the staggered cabinets because we've got space to put some little decorations in. Alright, I just came down the basement stairs and they look terrifying. I promise it's not actually that dark down here, but some of the lights definitely need new light bulbs / we need some like brighter lighting down here. But this is the basement. So this area over here we're going to be using as our rec room, TV room. For some reason we have an antique heater that is not currently functional, so we'll probably pull that out. But the plan is to have a couch over here some additional seating on that little bench. Use all the shelves for board games, movies, video games, stuff like that. Got another built-in shelf right here. But then the other side of the basement, probably the most exciting thing about this house, I have a craft room down here. So they clearly at some point redid their kitchen and moved the old kitchen cabinets down here because that's what's all along the bottom. But this is going to be my craft supply storage and probably the filming background that you'll see. I'm hoping to do some cute stuff in that little shelf to be my YouTube background. There's one more little shelf right here. Right now I've got a chair and an ottoman down here just for when I start bringing stuff in, because this is probably the first room that I'm going to set up. Now that I'm back on the first floor, I'm going to show you the dining room. So another thing we were super excited about were these awesome built-in cabinets on either corner. These seem to be really common in Wisconsin in general, to have these like corner built-ins, because we saw them in almost every house we looked at. Love this room as is, not gonna change the paint color or anything except for this light fixture, which I think looks kind of silly in here because it's so ultra modern and that's just not the vibe of the house. So we will probably be swapping that out with something shorter, especially because our dining room table is counter height. All right, I just came upstairs to the second floor. So we've got a bathroom. Again, this is the only full bathroom in the house. And I did want to show you something really dumb in this bathroom. So we've got this lovely vanity mirror, right? It's a cabinet, so there's little shelves in there. But they installed the light fixtures so that you can't open the cabinet. So that one we will definitely be swapping. And over here we've got our first guest bedroom. This one's kind of like a soft minty bluish green color. It's a little hard to tell on camera. But I'm really excited for this room because I actually have a painting that my great-grandfather did that we're gonna hang in here and kind of give the whole room a theme. I don't want to give you too many details about what the theme is because I want this to be a separate video showing you how we decorated. But I will say that the painting has some like fantasy, maybe piratey sort of elements to it, so that might be the vibe in here, but I'll give you more details on that in a future video. And over here is guest bedroom number 2. This one is slightly smaller. Right now it's a light blue color, probably more bluish than the other room, or like more clearly blue. Not much to say about this one, pretty basic. We'll probably be repainting. We also are going to be tearing up all the carpets on this floor because I don't like carpets. Trying not to show too much of the neighbor's house that's right there, but this room will also have a fantasy theme to it, and that's part of why we want to paint it, because it's going to be a very different vibe from the other room. So these light blue walls are going to have to go. And finally we have the master bedroom. Also not a ton to say about this one. It's definitely gray as far as the wall color, but it always looks purple to me. Maybe I can, oh, and that light switch doesn't go to anything, that's right. But regardless of the lighting, this looks like a very purplish gray, like all the time. And I want this room to be more greens and beiges, so we will probably be painting in here as well. Okay, I'm back in the first guest bedroom you saw just to kind of close out this video. So I know that was kind of a lightning tour of the house, but really there's not that much to show and there's nothing in here yet. But we're super happy that we finally found it. Those of you who've been watching podcasts from last year know that like it took us a really long time to find a house. I think we were searching for close to a year, probably 10 months. We had a lot of offers that didn't go through, a lot of like houses that we had to reject because we found out there was something wrong with it. So we're really happy that it finally worked out, and the fact that this house has that lovely sunroom that I showed you, but also like the craft room in the basement were really big for us. We're really, really excited about those things because it means that I can continue to have a home office in our house without like taking up a bedroom for my crafty stuff or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. The plan is to do another house related video once a month until I run out of stuff to show you, just so that like you don't go a couple months with no crafty content. Like, these are obviously going to be pre-filmed. You're seeing this in January right now, but it's way earlier than that when I'm filming it. It's actually like only a couple days after we closed on the house at this point. So we're hoping to have like a majority of the house set up by like holidays. So you probably will have already seen like snippets of the house in like Vlogmas videos or things I filmed in December, but I really wanted to make sure that I took the time to kind of document what the house looked like before, as well as like the setup process and everything, not just so that like you can see it and get inspired, but so that like we can watch it back years from now and kind of see where we started and where we got to. But a couple things that like we want to kind of do throughout the house. We want to make sure that our furniture is, as much as we can, thrifted or secondhand. We did have an apartment before this, so it's not like we're starting from scratch. There are some pieces that we're going to use in this house that were also in our apartment. But for everything else, because we want to keep a vintage antique feel in here, more so a timeless feel, but definitely heavier on the like antique side, we're going to be doing as much as we can hunting for furniture from like thrift stores or from family members who are downsizing their homes, stuff like that, just because we really want to blend with the pieces we already have, especially those that do have like family significance. Especially on my side of the family, we kept a lot of things that my great-grandfather made, because not only did he do the painting that's going to be in this room, he built a lot of furniture as well, and we do have a couple of his pieces that we're going to incorporate throughout the house. And then in addition to that, like, you might get some painting videos, because I know that my husband has already asked a couple times if I can do some bigger art pieces for the house, but I wanted to kind of complete the house as a vision before choosing what to paint for each room. So I'll probably be doing some custom artwork for a couple or a lot of the rooms in our house. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you will continue to enjoy watching as we actually start putting this thing together. Thank you again so much for watching. If you like crafty content or like what you saw today, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified of all of my videos. I do mostly post craft stuff if you are here just for the house videos, but you're always welcome to stick around and try something new. And if you want to follow me on other platforms, all of that information will be in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!